African body, you know me body, the body, body, the body, the body, you know me better than the average. African body, body. Girl with a biggie bam bam. Check it.
Hope I meet the energy today.
I like, yeah! Good morning! And welcome to Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samos-Kad.
And my name is Vlander Janosher. And today is March 26th. I did try to meet the energy. Yesterday was a bit... Today is like, yes.
For some reason, Brandon's ready on a Thursday. Wednesday was
from 4:20. Yeah, I wake up before my alarm. I got to sleep early as well.
Oh, okay, so
maybe that's the why. There we go.
He's in good spirits. And we're excited because we have a nice jam-packed show for you. Ranging from, as you know, Easter is slowly on the horizon. People are getting ready to hot cross buns. They get ready for your bake. Oh, you know everything. The fisherman, the barong, and all of these things that happen. We're going to be talking about Kaya, though. And you know they always do it big, so we're going to talk about their fair and what's happening for the Kaya Easter Fair. All you need to know, detail. What else do we have?
So apart from that, guys, we know Easter to come up like Ren say indeed, and we know that cross-country is a thing. It's one of the most viewed sports in Belize where they lock off highways. But because it has grown so much, we have the women's and the men's cross-country, and this weekend is the women's one. So you want to hear more about what that will entail coming to you. Yeah.
We also have an artist. We have all kind of great things happening, guys. But you have to stay tuned for all of it, and you know how this works, man. Put your comments in the comment section. Make it live, interactive, fun, and respectful. Of course. Shall I get to the couch?
The African body, you know me body, the body, body, the body, the body, you know me better than the average. African body, body. Girl with a biggie bam bam. Shake it up, let us see what coming.
I've come to find that the truth isn't what we were told. So where
to everybody on Sunup.
do I seek the answer that's worth looking for today?
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been happening.
The world that we see may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Thursday episode of Sunup on 7. So before we bring you the show, we have to bring you the weather and the traffic courtesy of the Belize Met Service and Smart.
Good morning. Moist and unstable conditions prevail over the country. And in the 24-hour forecast, skies will be mostly cloudy with some showers, periods of rain, and a few thunderstorms expected around the country today. Then there will be a slight break in activity by this evening, with a few showers and thunderstorms redeveloping, especially over coastal and southern areas later tonight. And then high temperatures will reach around 80 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 83 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and then 72 up in the hills. Low temperatures for tonight will reach around 70 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 64 inland, and then 60 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots, with sea conditions being moderate. But please note that there is a small craft caution in effect for occasionally gusty winds and locally rough seas near heavy showers and thunderstorms. Then low tides occur at 9:15 this morning and at 12:09 tomorrow morning. High tides at 4 o'clock this evening, then at 6:40 tomorrow morning. The sun will set at 6:04 this evening, then rise at 5:51 tomorrow morning, while moonrise is at 12:24 this afternoon and moonset at 2:02 tomorrow morning. And now for the extended forecast for Friday and Friday night. There will be cloudy skies with a few showers or periods of rain and isolated thunderstorms expected around the country, but especially over central and southern areas. And now for the fire risk forecast. The risk for brush or forest fires will be low going into Friday, as shower activity is expected to increase around the country today. And finally, for the sargassum update. Satellite and surface observations show numerous sargassum mats in the drift ashore during the next few days, impacting coastal destinations across Belize. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological.
It's the weather.
Yesterday, I mean, a weird day for weather. Yesterday was a weird day. Like, even give me a equal front vibes.
It did. I think there was rain.
There was a lot of rain yesterday.
There was rain.
There was a lot of rain.
I'm
And then
trying to remember.
in the end, when we go home, like, okay, out here chilly. What do you have in here?
Oh, yes, it was a little chill.
It's like, yeah. And then now we have a break. And then this evening, again, more thunderstorms that come up. I'm like, okay.
You know,
I hope they reach me when I get home.
and if it's on the road, drive safely, carefully, people. Let's not, like, rush on the road and, like, water over some people when they try to get to their destinations. My heart always hurt for the rain time for persons that are walking and they have to get to the destination. B, when they're at A and A far, and then I got raincoat or the shower copper or anything like that, or the umbrellas.
That's when I see people with their shower cup outside.
Baby boo.
I know it is. I know it's a necessity, but it just funny.
The offense I may take just like
It's
you
funny.
take.
It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Or they have the umbrellas where they're only sun umbrellas, not rain umbrellas.
I don't want with the rolling thing in there. Yeah.
Which rolling thing?
Big.
You mean the rollers?
That.
Oh,
That.
you have to protect the style, baby boo. You spend money on that style, time on that style. You gonna sleep on that style. You have to set that style. Stop playing. No. I understand my queens out there. Doing a thing, all right? Doing a thing. I know people are saying all kind of thing about it, but boo, I
get it.
You know what a woman have to sleep on their hair properly and then go through the discomfort of that. Sometimes you lean neck, because of it. Wear your shower
Beauty
cap.
is pain.
Exactly. So wear your shower cap to protect that style.
It.
Make them curls be popping.
I love it. What are you doing this morning, Red?
I am doing good. I'm ready for the episode. I feel pumped for the 4 episodes because I don't know the blood pressure.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like boop, boop, pop, 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 right?
Right.
And we have artists on a Thursday for you. You know, we give you a Friday junior vibe.
They're not like I know idea tomorrow too.
Oh yes, you're the whole week.
Yeah,
you're the whole week. Then us next week, he's like not every day.
Just Tuesday because we only have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, because then we have
Thursday, the special.
Yes,
guys, the Easter special premieres on Thursday. Where did we go? I don't know.
People don't put in the comments where they think you're gone, who they think you're there with, all kind of things. So guesstimations are being made. We'll see.
Opposite down south. So
we'll see.
Anything.
We will see when the time comes, Boozellas. We will see. But
yes,
you're good, Bree. You're ready. You're the up front 420. You're pumped.
I am good. I actually woke up this morning and I'm like, all right, I'm rested. I'm good. After yesterday, yes, I'm good.
All right.
So just jump on into our Coach Talk. And for those persons out there, we do not take responsibility for any addictions to Couch Talk. I'm just saying that because people don't need to talk about Coach Talk and my addiction.
I never said
literally,
that. Oh my
and
gosh.
that was coming from
Let me go into the comments because I haven't gone into the
Romeo
comments yet.
Rosado. Like T, Sunup's Coach Talk is my addiction.
Oh
like
my.
coffee. Yes. We do not take any responsibility for any addictions, and you will understand why in a few, guys.
We're one of the stories that we will be presenting to y'all. So,
right. So we begin our Coach Talk this morning with the new bus fares. Yes, guys, we saw a video yesterday with new bus fares coming from one of the northern buses.
$4. Okay. No, I know you don't know another person want me to catch a bus like that, but because of something, my chest get tight when I see their bus fares. I think it's a really hard situation to be in because one, the CEO, Chester Williams, has come up with his post saying that it's illegal basically that what they're doing because bus fares are on basically a regulation. They have to be able to like, quote unquote.
It's a fixed price.
It's a fixed price. So for that to change, the government has to change it. So it's not something where one day, Brandon as the bus owner just say, you know what? $3 it is today. Tomorrow, $2. $1 because I feel nice today, but you know what? I bring up the price, but it's not something like that. It's really set and fixed, and it changes after the government has issued that, you know, this is the new price that is supposed to be changed. And because of the prices of gas, fuel going up for so much.
Specifically diesel, which is the leading one right now. That buses run on.
The bus run on that side. I like that a rough situation because I'm guessing all the runs that are happening are probably operating at a loss because it's not like these buses go packed unless it's early in the morning or afternoon, like 5 or like around 3 with students. There are certain periods and where there's just like
a low time,
and you still have to do that run you still have to do your normal run. And there are other buses competing.
So they're operating basically at a loss.
At a loss. And we don't even know how significant that loss is because remember, you have to fuel up that thing every single time.
Well, Ren, if you were looking at $2.50 more on a gallon, that is a massive loss.
So I'm glad you said it.
Another because the PM said, and this was funny, the PM said that, you know what, yes, and that's because we took off, we skimmed off the top of it because it would have been like $3. So we took the hit too. We took the hit of about $1.25, if I'm not mistaken, or $1 something. But that's how you get to the $2.50. It can be well over $3. But I'm like, okay, PM, thank you for your kindness.
The kindness, you know.
But it's still leading the charge. Diesel, $14.55. And yesterday, what we were explaining, Ren, was that majority of these public vehicles, they actually go to, or they deal with diesel, right? So we have all these pickups on the road. We have all the buses. We have all the transports. We have all of this, right? Dealing with diesel. So right now, the bus companies, they take their lick. They're taking their lick. And because even the NBC, the National Bus Company, they take their lick. Because guess what? We don't have our electric fleet as yet. So we're running on diesel for a lot of these buses, and they cannot change the price. Bus owners out there, private bus owners out there, you cannot change the price because it is a fixed rate.
So no matter how much sign come up, no matter how pretty they look or whatever they tell you, you're not supposed to be paying a price that was not set and fixed. You have to stay to the normal standardized fixed price. But I do think, considering everything that's taking place, there should be a conversation with the association, with the private owners to see exactly where we're going to take up the prices for. Because, listen, unfortunately, listen to me, I know it hurt. Trust me, I understand it. But you also have to think about a business operator and how much it's going to be hurting their pockets, because it either comes to a point where after a while they just come out of business and they can't run them on. They don't got transportation. You have to think about what transportation crisis and how much limit a bus step and thing and how full the buses will be and all kind of stuff, and people can't catch bus to work and all, because that would be the next crisis. Is that the case? And if all of this shut down.
And then the thing is, Seren, is because, you know, you're trying to make ends meet now, so you feel like, all right, for cut this loss, I have to load up my bus. And then you have the problem of the standees in the bus, which the government don't want, well, the Ministry of Transportation don't want no standees for no bus. So you have to limit, your bus has a limit now. This is the picture that came out yesterday. You have to limit the passenger capacity on your bus to ensure for safety, but now you do that, you didn't make less money. So now you try load up your bus, but try make ends meet, but they tell you no.
And then, I've never been a fan of the load up bus thing, because everybody will know when they load up the bus, somebody first have to knock you, somebody ever get you a little bit. People are so uncomfortable that they go to wibble and the wobble, and then a bus, they're not a smooth sailing bus. Our roads are not smooth sailing roads. So when you pack up on that thing, odds are you to knock up each other like proper, the whole next ball game, and I'm not going for my rant.
And then a bus owner, I think you should go for your rant. The Thursday, it's warranted, but you know when you're the whole line pan the thing up this and you have some of this, the air out down this, no. The times I've been on buses.
The fumes.
Times I've been on buses.
And nothing went wrong when that earlier morning and the fumes done the start. Like, I can understand the afternoon. The day may long. Things may happen. But it's so early for you. They got the fumes early in the morning when I just wake up, Papa man. hold on. You see, Brandon, you start me up.
No, I love this.
And I got the
I love
trauma. My trauma, the trauma to come
No,
out.
because like you burn up your nose here now.
It
So many
hard.
things.
Man, it's and then not make it be rainy because I think that Michelle made the talk about how they drive with a bus.
Then the windows.
The windows are up, it hot. You see what and then sometimes you see the tear upon your outfit or it mess up your outfit because you know how they sometimes I don't know, they have something with the pork and then it's
the leather.
Yes,
the authentic leather.
The authentic leather was not authentic at all. I don't know who authenticate that. So calm down. I'm calm.
Yes, guys. So again,
Sorry.
let's move on to our next one because
yes.
bus fares cannot go up without the government regulations saying that they can go up. So if you book any bus, new private bus or national bus that has raised their prices, you know where to report it. Go to the Ministry of Transport. Report it because they're not supposed to be raising prices without government's consent. Moving on into our second one this morning, and this one has to do with the Port of Belize. And yesterday they had the whole consultation process about the expansion of the port down in Port Loyola there, Yarborough areas. And one of the things that was fascinating is that before this even started, we had a next press conference, a one-man press conference now from David Gegg. And for those who don't know who David Gegg is, he was the developer of the Port Magical, which is further south of the port in the Belize district. And he was stopped, basically, when this whole water looting happened. He was one of the ports that was stopped as well. And he has his EIA. He has everything in order, you know, but they don't want a lower for go through. So he did his own press conference yesterday where one of the major highlights to deter this port expansion from happening is to highlight the fact that the BWSL, their ponds there.
What did you try to say?
The ponds when they put all the fecal matter in the sewage ponds. There we go.
Okay, because I did, I'm really try to get away that context. Who's not me to come?
The sewage ponds are back there, and he's saying that scientific research has yielded that these ponds, where they want to build like mangroves and they want to do the ports in, or to expand the port.
The port for
falls within these areas, and these ponds have a
E. coli.
Very, very dangerous amount of E. coli in that area.
And it's really contaminated to the point where it can be detrimental to people's health, especially, you know, with these kind of things. Like we look at sargassum and we look at these different substances, and over time, if the respiratory system is, you know, inhaling it for a long period of time, it can cause detrimental damage to the health of persons that are in the vicinity. Because we're not just thinking about the persons that have to pass through. What about workers?
Right. What about the community around it?
The community, exactly.
Because they're looking to build, and according to the Port of Belize and their expansion project, is that they want to build little mangrove islands around the area. But if you're using this same material to build the mangrove islands around the area, that same E. coli is spread there as well, so it does not make it any safer. So can this actually put a halt to this expansion project? And from what I understand, it's the E. coli levels are 109 times more than the World Health Organization's acceptable standards, right? So you're definitely putting people at risk at that. And as Mr. Gegg said, he's saying that this isn't just, you know, you get sick and you maybe recover. This could be deadly for people around the area.
So definitely, what I will put a little devil's advocate thing in there, right? And I loved how Rasta K. Liberty said the area is bad for tourism, but quite okay for residents living back there now.
Imagine.
So this point is brought to attention. Once some kind of tourism thing that happened, but the people who live back there, it's fine for them. But beyond that devil's advocate point, why this is sticking, I'm just going to put on the next point too. And we know Mr. Gegg is very much, you know, for his project that he had proposed and everything that took place. So of course, you will find everything wrong with the proposed project and what the project developers need to do and what, you know, how it cannot happen and it should not happen. And these are the different deterrents that will make issues when it comes to how the overall thing will be structured and what will be all the issues. And I didn't hear much issues on his project because it was a perfect project. So I don't know. I'm just putting devil's advocate out there. So it's like, at this point, will anything even be built?
Well.
Because everywhere get built, there are problem. Everything, there are problems. So I just to be devil's advocate
But
here.
Barbara,
what Barbara say?
you know, we can't say the things on TV.
Oh, no.
We cannot say those things on TV, but yes, that exactly is what David Gegg is talking about. Apart from that, he was bringing up issues about the thrusters of the boat that can cause plumage of the sand and coating the barrier reef, killing coral. He was also talking about the developers or investors in the country saying they want no part of this. They're looking to pull out from the actual investment into Belize, and we're talking about Carnival people. So yes, guys, a major thing has happened there, and this major one is the E. coli situation.
Yeah, so we're going to see exactly what takes place, what considerations are put in place, and how we can be moving forward. Because, of course, I do also look at the idea of a long-term tourism strategy of what can take place when it comes to this, and, you know, how fruitful and beneficial it will be to not just the tourism industry, but the community that is around there. So, thoughts to look at, things to consider.
Right. So moving on into our third topic this morning, and well, it came up on the news yesterday, and I'm like, but I've seen him around. Like, what? Huh? But yes, guys, this is Eterio Castillo.
Also known as DJ Cass.
DJ Cass,
Better
right.
known as DJ Cass.
We found out that he was formally arrested and charged, but this is from March 8th, right? So that whole La Ruta Maya weekend they saw, I think that's a Sunday, and he was actually formally charged on the Tuesday for theft of 32,599.60, where it is alleged that he stole from Vegas Distributors Limited that amount, and they have brought criminal charges against him. So he was arrested and charged in Benqueviejo, where he spent the weekend, charged there. He was out on bail since then, but what is looking to happen now is that Vegas Distributors Limited is looking to actually put more charges upon him for additional funds.
And I just was going to say that the only reason you would put more charges for additional funds is you'll find something else. Because, again, these additional charges can't be put without proof and evidence. You know, this is how court works. Mr. Liar, man, you should, of all persons, know this. So it's like, how big will this
The
case
accuser
be?
must actually prove his case. So.
And if there's evidence on both sides, well, I say how it even comes out from this. But
interestingly enough, friend, he's charged with this, and he's accepted with Vegas Distributors Limited that, yes, he plans to repay this back. So, I mean, for me,
for you, Brandon Osha.
Right? Yes, you have the charges there. It's theft. But there is a civil way to not, and I'm not talking civil as in, you know, there's a proper way to do this, but the civil law side would say you would charge this person.
Because this is the criminal we're at right now.
Criminal side. So we're jumping to the civil side now. And you could sue him for this misappropriation of funds over into the other side. And you get a court order, and guess what? You can enforce that court order.
And he has to pay.
And he has to pay. And you could get this in a judgment itself. I mean, it doesn't seem like he will quarrel this case. It doesn't seem like he will try this case or fight this case, because he's already accepted, right? You already have that damning proof, and he's signed it. So now it's like entering into a consent order there to both parties consent to this and give terms as to how this will pay, right? Now, if you breach those terms, there are other enforcement procedures that you could take there. But no, that's the civil side. The criminal side, now you're dealing with theft. Yes, that is a brutal blow to your name and your reputation. You are charged, you're convicted of theft.
And that's
right?
on your record.
Now, when you have to pay this money back, because the government of Belize will charge you for doing the offense of theft, and then you have to pay back this money, probably some more to that money, but where do you pay this money? To the court. And then the court have to go through one lead transaction point and one lead transaction point.
Because maybe it's not about the money, Brandon.
So maybe
that's what I was going to say. Like, I understand this full process, but the mere fact that you didn't decide to go through the civil side and you decided to do criminal side, it's like, it's bigger than the money. It's more about the principle of it and like sending a message. And for all we know, for how things have settled between him and the establishment, it could have been something of a mucky way where it's like, you know, I left in a bad stance or whatever. So they're like, I want to pursue this to the furthest degree, and I want to make it be something where it's like, I would like you to feel, because as you're explaining, it can go through a next route. Criminal is a way longer route than the actual civil route where you get your money, we call it that and we move on. You're not supposed to do that again, you pay me all my money and we move on.
Because that's civil, yes.
That's
And
civil,
you pay
it's
directly
quicker.
to the person.
Directly, you give me my money, because that's my money. No, but now I have to go through middleman and all kind of thing, because again, it more aligns with the idea of there's a principle, I'm setting a standard, I'm proving a point or something along. There's something extra because
in civil,
again,
you could prove the fraud, right? You could prove fraud, and his name will be plastered for fraud. But in criminal, no, you have theft, right? So your name, do it theft. So for me, they're like, all right, there's parallels there.
Yeah.
There's parallels there, but no, the ease of getting the money, that's the thing.
maybe it's not about the money, B. Because it was about the money to do the different route.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we never know.
You're good. You're good.
Exactly like Blaze and Girl is saying, it's like kind of an idea of making an example to share that, moving forward, beyond him, this should not happen because this is the route I'll be taking it to.
Are they looking for jail time?
I see all of these things to think about when it comes to how this is being pursued.
Yeah. So moving on into our fourth topic this morning, and we are in the beautiful month of March, which means Women's Month as well. And we have several women out there who are trailblazers in their specific areas. And we're celebrating, as she was on the news yesterday, Jessie Young, who has pioneered one of Belize's most unique conservation efforts. And we're talking about the baboon sanctuary down there in Bermudan Landing. She has an incredible story, and she deserves much flowers and praise for this because she said at 6 years old, she was so fascinated with nature. She loved nature. She gave a story that when she was in trouble, she'd go out by this one tree and she'd sit down there and watch all the birds and the insects and all the animals in the walk past. And it wasn't until her mentor, Dr. Horwich, came to Belize to start talking about conservation, she picked up on that word and she said, yes, this is what I want to do. So in 1999, if I'm not mistaken, she took up the reins of going and preserving conserving this area, especially for the howler monkeys that we see here, or as Belizeans call it, the baboons. And she has taken this thing to another extreme. She has included the community. She has so many different drives for the community because her belief is that community and conservation go hand in hand, right? You need the community to be a part of this, to conserve their area and to conserve the animals that they live with. And it was so astounding to hear that. I think it was from 300 baboons living in the area to now 6,000, if I'm not mistaken. It's a huge number.
Significant number of increase.
Right? And it was incredible to understand that, yes, this is her plight. They were asking her the question about women in conservation. They don't get the flowers that they deserve, right? But she says, you know what, a day at a time, we take it. And now, after all this time, yes, their efforts are being recognized.
Yeah.
Their efforts are being praised.
It takes some time for these things to happen.
Right, it does take some time. And coming from a time in our history where she puts it, women were restricted access to education because, the woman's supposed to stay home and they take care of the house and whatnot. And she said, even with a primary school education, she has made this thing into something much greater.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have ever went to the baboon sanctuary, but it is absolutely amazing. Like the monkeys, they come down and you can feed there right there. So amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you so much to you, Miss Jessie Young, for your amazing efforts and to your community underneath you, backing this up as well.
Big up to
Congratulations.
these trailblazing women that, they make a mark that nothing limits them, whether it be what education they have, what is reached. Like, they find what is supposed to be done and they get it done. And this is why we also say, when you have persons like Ms. Jessie that comes out and does for her community, the onus doesn't have to fall on government. It doesn't have to fall on any other entity but yourself, and saying, what can you do for your community?
Yeah.
What can you do in your space? What can you do with your youth group? Like, come together with like-minded people and see what changes you can make. Not complain about it, but actually be about it and see exactly what can be a substantial impact that can be done. So just throwing that out there.
Yes, and to all the women out there doing amazing things, happy Women's Month to you guys. Cannot let this month go by without praising all of you.
And You give flowers not just for this month, too, because
Yes.
again, we don't have to wait until Women's Month to give people their flowers, to celebrate the trailblazing, impactful women that inspire so many persons out there, that love on so many persons out there, that empower and push persons out there. Don't wait for just this month. After March done, April, May, June, July, all the months of the year, please tell people how much you appreciate what they're doing. And even if it's not an award, a compliment, something to let them know we see you and we appreciate it.
Belize girl said, I've been to one, but it was after 5. They don't come down because the Jaguars are around, so I ran out of there as well.
You have to bring food, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Definitely.
But moving on into our final one this morning, and well,
Posting me back to that last suit, Brandon.
and again, we do not take responsibility for any addictions here to Couch Talk or to Sunup on 7.
You're so silly.
Right, putting that disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Because we go to our northerly neighbors now, the United States of America. The United States of America, right?
Okay.
A jury has given a very, very interesting judgment here.
Country Los Angeles.
Where, yeah,
Country Los Angeles, LA. What you doing?
where it found that Meta, meaning Facebook and Instagram, and Google, meaning YouTube, was negligent in how they presented social media to vulnerable persons. And by vulnerable persons, I mean our adolescent persons, right? And they had a whole trial on this because one adolescent and teenager, she actually came and said, because of Facebook and Instagram and all these things, I've developed depression and I've developed anxiety and all of these things. I've suffered for years because of these social media programs
addicted
and
to
apps.
them.
I was addicted to them because of the
not.
way how they actually set up this app. Or
And there
these
wasn't a
apps.
disclaimer. There wasn't anything to allow her to understand before using these platforms that this could be a possible fate, if you want to call it as that.
Right.
That this is something that comes with the turf.
So, in a whole trial, the jury came back and said, yes, Meta and Google, you are guilty of negligence in all of this. And how much the award are in?
$6 million total. Like $3 million in
Vindicator damage.
yeah, and then $3 million in punitive damage. So the fault was split between Meta, so they were responsible. Meta will get the bigger blunt. They get 70%.
Correct.
And then of course
Meta,
Google
again, Facebook and Instagram.
yeah, and then Google, which are the ones that are a lot more addicted than YouTube, to be very honest. And then Google YouTube reaches 30%, but $6 million. Say it with me.
So this
Brandon.
one person. This one person.
$6 million been awarded.
But it's the way how the report said it. It's like, well, this is just a mosquito bite, basically.
No, but this is
for $1 billion.
This is a
$1 trillion
landmark case, to be honest, to set a new precedent, a new standard of what it is with these platforms. And I big up to she. She's now 20 years old, by the way, so the case took a little time to get through and everything. But wow.
Yes.
I
wow.
was shocked.
I was shook it as well.
Shook it and shook it.
So that opens,
Flabbergasted.
it's kind of funny because that opens a bit of a floodgate. Because people now could say, all right, I'm triggered. Because at times, and I will be very honest here, at times I have to put down my phone because Instagram has gotten too much, Facebook has gotten too much. I have muted my notifications on those apps because of the anxiety it gives me, right? And they're like, why I feel so, but check me to scroll and scroll because I was addicted to it.
You can't stop. It's the DP.
Sometimes,
the DP.
and like I tell you what I did at work, no, I put away my phone and I continue working. And because my apps are muted, I don't get no notifications, not even on my watch or not even on my computer. And I get work done. But the minute I go pick up my phone for say, oh, I have to WhatsApp this one, I forgot, do
Then
this
I
for
see
me or
something
whatever.
else, it pop up, and then you're like, I just go check
Go
something.
check,
I
right?
just check what happened over here.
Right.
And then when I check here, you also have to check this next one.
Before you know it, half an hour done gone, and you just scroll, are you still on the way to do it?
Like, dang, I was supposed to do that. But this video is so good. I can just finish this one, yeah? And then one next one, the
Exactly.
algorithm give you all of the different videos that are similar to that video
Yes,
too. And then
but that's how it goes.
And then sometimes in the top, the algorithm also pop
Take
up the
up.
things that were you made the top about. So all of a sudden, no, your phone is seeing all the things you were thinking about, and you would, and it did it. So I think this is really an important.
the floodgates, really.
It sets a big precedent now for, I would say, these technological companies to like be mindful of what, or give them that kind of what's the word I'm going to try to call
Bella is like,
responsibility. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Bella, so make her find her right now, make she help me file my claim.
Yeah, make she help you file a claim.
When you find out, Bella, please just let us know too, because we've experienced it.
These tech companies are now being held responsible for the harmful design for the youth-focused social media products. And what I think is also important to note, though, is that Meta and Google both disagree with the verdict and they plan to appeal. So I just want to throw that out there. So it's not done yet.
You know, it's very interesting. A lot of legal principles are jumping around in my mind, but I don't know how the United States and their laws work. So that's that.
That is the case. Very interesting to see. And, you know, maybe there is a conversation parents should have with their children. I'm hoping this actually happens before, not because of this whole jury and everything, but talking to your children about how addictive these platforms can be, and there's a limited amount of usage that you have for them, and you be mindful for yourself also as adults, because not that the children you can get addicted to, as Brandon was talking about, you know, anxiety is built. Sometimes people look at other people's life on these platforms and then they get all kind of like, I wish I had this and all kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We have shoutouts.
Yes,
several,
right.
Actually.
We do have, what we going to do first? Birthday or big ups?
We'll do the birthday shoutouts.
All right, good. Got it. So
we're waiting for...
All right, here we are. This one is
for Penelope. Matos is actually Glenn's sister,
Okay.
so we're giving her a happy, blessed... Big up to yourself, queen. Love it, everything about the look. We love it. Happy, blessed birthday. May this new chapter be filled with all the essence of goodness and happiness and peace and joy untold over your life. May it be filled with everything you need it to be, and may it grow continuously with happiness and love. Happy, blessed birthday, Penelope. Woo.
right.
And then we have a next birthday shout out to come true.
The queen herself, guys.
The queen of Channel 7.
Yes, Indira Craig.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you, Indira. Trust me, this is
I love how we have several pictures, because there's not one that can capture her essence properly. So yeah.
Imagine, right?
Like, come true, baby. Come true dresses. Come true outfits. Come true gorgeous.
Big up to you, Indira, for being such an amazing person and blessing us. I think she'd give we the gift of her presence, because no, she's an amazing person and deserves all her flowers. Indira, we love you so much. Have a beautiful, happy, sexylicious, fantabulous birthday.
Delicious, though.
Delicious.
But definitely, Indira, we love you and appreciate everything that you are. May this new chapter be filled with everything when it comes to blessings untold, peace, happiness, good vibes, good vibrations with every person that you get to connect with and gets to bless with your presence. So definitely happy blessed birthday to you. We love you and appreciate
And if anybody's here out there today, let's tell her
big hug.
Big happy birthday.
Big up yourself, queen.
Yes, guys. And
we have a sunrise.
Right, we do have a sunrise.
We do have a sunrise.
Ooh, this one is coming from Charlotte.
This is from Charlotte. Big up
Sacramento?
to yourself.
Is this Sacramento?
This is Sacramento's.
All right.
Sacramento coming in hot. Ooh.
Belma Pan,
this
no?
is not Belma Pan. This is not, you know what we should do? We should do a thing where, like, guess where it is, all wrong answers.
All wrong answers.
All wrong answers. For every single sunrise, we should guess where it is, all wrong answers. So, Belma Pan today. But big up yourself, Charlotte. Thank you so much for this submission. We truly appreciate it. May the rays and the beauty of this picture go into everybody's screens and hearts, and may we have a good Friday, Junior, guys. We have an exciting show for you. Stay tuned for all of it. Keep the comments coming, and we're going to keep the commercial going, just so we can get to this stuff.
No, we don't want a commercial to go.
Well, we're going to get the commercial going.
We understand.
We need to pay the bills.
Understand.
Life hard out here. Fuel prices gone up.
in a democracy, what is good for the government cannot be bad for the people. And what is good for the people cannot be bad for the government.
We came a long way. It's like over 16 years that it was basically like 2-3 houses in that area.
It was wild.
One high bush like
Wild,
jungle.
high. I want to take my lick. Say no water, no light. I tell her no worry about that. We have figured it out.
You know, you wonder how long it will take for this to happen.
A year ago, you were considered squatters.
We made a picado and we came in.
I'm a teenager.
Everybody said it was swamp, it was swamp. When we get in here, it was like gold.
Today, you're landowners.
Very
This
happy.
that for we, and we proud of this.
Now we are claiming our house on the land.
We have worked so hard to make this happen for us.
This is a beautiful day, folks, because we are taking care of the people who have taken care of us. Because we wouldn't be here today without you.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Tulsel,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, Red and I went through couch talk for you. And again, if you are addicted to couch talk, we are not responsible for that. You cannot sue us. But we're jumping into our first conversation this morning, and we're going to be talking about Pro FC 21. And with us on the couch this morning, we have Mr. Silvino Riverol, who is the CEO of Pro FC. And we have next to him the lightweight champion from Pro FC, Marvin Mundo. And we have next to him, Julian, you say what face? Julian Nolan Dueck, who is the head coach here in Belize for Baccabush MMA. Yes, guys, there's a MMA for Baccabush.
That's right.
Good morning to all of you. How are we doing this morning?
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
All right. So, we're talking about the MMA championships this Saturday.
Right.
This Saturday. So tell us more about what has been going on behind the scenes.
First of all, you didn't ask me about my energy level. It's 15 because I'm very hyperactive, right? Remember that? I don't need no coffee, right? I'm always hyperactive. So
that was what I was going to get to, but
I have to tell you about that. I know usually you ask your guests, so I said let me just bring that up one time, right? To break the ice.
Well, we see the energy.
All right, good, yeah. So Saturday we have the Pro FC 21. It's Mundo versus Gab. Marvin Mundo is part of the main event, defending his lightweight championship. And we have 14 exciting MMA matches to be held at the Santa Elena Sport Complex in San Ignacio, Cayo. Okay. And it's Cayo, which is our biggest fan base, the combat sports capital of Belize. So I'm excited to be back there for Pro FC 21. It's going to start 7:30 p.m. sharp. It's going to be a night of always exciting MMA action, and we have a lot of fights. We have a lot of international fights. We have female fights. So it's going to be a night filled of fun. And Marvin wants to defend his belt. Jan Gab, his opponent, wants to get the new belt, so we're going to see what happens that night, right?
Ooh, so Marvin, how are you feeling going into this? Because I know you're the cut and all kind of thing. So what's the spirits like, and how the preparation has been thus far to get to Saturday?
Well, right now I'm feeling good. By the end of this day, then I'll feel a bit, drained because of the weight cut. But the preparation for this fight, we have a goal in mind. Like we are aiming to become world champ. Mm-hmm. So then, like for the fights, I normally don't look at my opponent. It's mostly my team and I will say, okay, Marvin, you need to work on these skill sets. So on this fight, we want you to go and impose your wills using only maybe 2 techniques.
Wow.
And that's how we have handled all the fights, except one though, which was when I fought an American, Andrew. For him, yes, we developed a specific game plan because otherwise, then things could have gone really bad, right?
Like,
but besides that, all the other fights, including this upcoming fight, we focus on this skill set, right? Because when we go pro, I just want to make sure that I have all those skill sets that I would need to become a world champ. So that's how we prepare for the fights, yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting. I love that.
So we're aiming for the world champions at that point. But so now, in terms of now, because Ren made an interesting point, and we were talking about it during the break about cutting down. Why do you need to cut down?
How much do you need to cut down now? And like, how much did you need in general for this?
People are going to listen up to this.
And I really want people to listen because I think it make them appreciate what they're seeing happening when they go on Saturday in general too, for all the athletes. So please, for all.
Okay, so normally, I walk around 170. So normally I cut around 15 pounds. And the way I do it is that I just, like 2 weeks before, I start just cutting more on what I eat. Mm-hmm. And normally I always eat like healthy stuff, right? I don't eat much like things that are not healthy. So I keep myself at that weight. And then like just like today, Thursday, which is the hardest day and I think the hardest part of the sport, like today I still need to cut those 8 pounds. So today I have to torture myself a bit, sweat that, and then I'll be on weight, yeah.
A whole sweatsuit's gonna come on.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all water weight, right?
Yeah, it's water weight. And then you do gain it back afterwards, which I think persons don't understand. Like, we didn't understand at first when you guys were explaining on the commercial break, that you do gain it back after.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning, I'll weigh at 155 or maybe half a pound less. And then like Saturday morning, I'll be like around 165. Yeah.
I know, right? It's so interesting.
The dynamics of it is so cool. And for persons out there, I really want you to kind of like draw them in. What would you want them understanding, your journey, what you're doing? You have a match coming up right here Saturday. What would be one thing you want them to understand about the sport, understand about athletes, so that they can be able to like kind of sink it in and appreciate more what you guys do?
Okay, yeah, so this, I see it as a way of life, and then people might think, right, maybe those guys that do that are I don't know, like violent or something, right? But actually, this sport has made me a better person, you know. Like with my team, I had heard it before, but not really understand it, right? Like people learn in three different ways, right? Hearing, seeing, and then doing it. So each time we are like, I give classes too, right?
Oh, nice.
So I have really put that into practice. And then like when we teach something, you know, we expose our students to those three things, like hear it, see it, and then do it, right? And then if something doesn't work, my coaches always tell me, right, if we are teaching you something and you don't get it, it's because we haven't found the right way to teach it to you. So we need to adapt. And I apply that into my life, right? Like if I would teach something, it could be martial arts or anything I would like maybe one of my coworkers or anybody to learn. It's not, it's about adapting, right? Finding a way to make them learning it. So in that way, I see that this has really helped me a lot. And also to be more focused, more disciplined. And even like my faith, right? It has made my faith even stronger.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, this journey has been beautiful and I have really been enjoying it. So like today, right, even I need to cut those 8 pounds, but then I'm enjoying the process because I could see more ahead, right?
So it's beautiful torture, you're saying.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like they say, right, it's just pain leaving your body. Right? It's weakness leaving your body. I mean, yeah.
Right. So I love the fact that you expanded more a bit than it's not just discipline. It's so much other things that go into this, right? But I want to now jump to coach. How has it been training these athletes in order to fight?
It's definitely a rewarding experience. Again, like I said, I'm not the actually head coach. Our head coach moved back to the U.S. Marv and I used to show up to his house on evenings, and in the beginning, we only had a dog bed to grapple on. We didn't even have mats. So we truly started back at Bush. So I trained with him for a long time, and eventually, as you can see, my health didn't go too good, and his health did. So eventually, he does the fighting, and I do the coaching. But I'm very lucky that I have a guy like Marvin to train because it's not really a hard thing. Yeah, everybody, like he said, everybody has their own ways how to motivate them, and that's something that I'm figuring out. I'm learning. What gets Marvin motivated? It's different than some guys. I can't tell Marvin, all right, go in there in the cage and beat this guy up. He doesn't like that kind of talk. I have to give him a goal. All right, yeah, I want you to do this and this, and do it for me. And then now he's excited, and then he goes and does it.
Nice. Okay.
So what are you looking forward to for this match in regards? Because I know you see Marvin, you training. He has to do 8 pounds today, so he's gonna put on that suit. But for you as a coach, seeing exactly his growth, understanding different athletes that you've worked with, how do you see Saturday playing out, or what are you looking forward to for Saturday specifically?
Well, we're looking to make Belizean history.
Okay.
I think that is what we're trying to leave an impact on Belizean MMA. I believe that we as Back Bush have raised Pro FC to the next level. Pro FC is an amazing organization. They're really fun to work with. And that's why we do our part. We try to do our part to help them get to the next level, have exciting matches going on. Marvin took speech training.
Oh, wow.
When he first came and trained with our coach Brandon, he had a hard time even speaking English. He worked at Reimers Female just as a manual laborer, and over the course of his training, he learned speech training. He learned how to present himself. So now, actually, in his job, he's a regional manager at Reimers Female, inventory manager, right? So that is something that I want. I like bragging about him. He's too humble. He doesn't like bragging about him, so that's my job, right?
Yeah.
And so he has come from just a manual labor that lifts feed bags to being the regional inventory manager for Reimers Female, and that has, in a large part, come through the MMA training. So I enjoy being part of that and seeing new guys come. We've had guys come, they train with us several months, And then next thing you know, they get a job promotion and they get too busy and they have to leave training, and it's sad. But I wish them all the best. MMA is a hard sport to get into. It does take a lot of training. Anybody can go on a field and kick a ball, right? And you can play football. You don't have to be good at it. You can enjoy it. You can, even if you're fat like me, you can go and chase a ball and kick it. And when I'm tired, I can sit down and stop. But when you get into a cage, now you're locked into a cage with another guy, and he's in there, and his goal is to take your head off. And you can't just sit down and stop. Like, the guy will hurt you, right?
Give me a break. No, there's none of that.
So there's a high threshold level to even being able to compete in MMA.
Yeah.
And then it takes years of hard work, sacrifice to get there. And then again, as amateurs, you don't get paid. You don't get any thing like that. So it is a hard sport to get into. So that's why I don't begrudge anybody choosing your career over MMA. It's a long road, right?
Right.
And that's why we have to appreciate the sport, appreciate the athletes, appreciate the coaches, everybody. Savannah would have been to try push this thing from.
And it has grown.
It's a big discipline. And it keeps growing, keeps growing.
And it's grown significantly.
And one thing he was mentioning is a strong mentality in MMA. You have to have a strong mind. Marvin's proof of the strong mind, because he's been in some battles where you think he would give up, and he doesn't give up, and he ends up winning the fight by heart. The training helps, but also having a big heart and a strong mindset. You don't give up, right? Don't quit. No, never quit. Just never quit, yeah. So, and that's why he's a 4-time champion, right?
Yeah. So. Wow. So really have to defend this belt, because
this is a rematch. This is a rematch. Because Jan has a win over him back in the day, like about 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. They fought the first. I think it's Marvin's first fight, right? Yeah. And Jan beat him. So Jan can brag about that win. So now it's time for him to redeem himself.
All right. So redemption time.
This one feels personal.
So
Castillo, as we're wrapping up this segment, any last words for the viewers to know? Any more details you want to share quickly so that they can be able to...
Yeah, well, we have also another two more championship fights. We have the co-main event, Ismar Vasquez from San Ignacio. Who's a hometown guy, in his backyard, Santa Elena. So he's fighting Eric Lopez from Tegucigalpa, Honduras. And Lopez used to be the #1 ranked guy in Honduras. He was under UCC, the big organization from Central America there. And so Eric is very experienced. He has a lot of fights as well. So Ismar is our champion. So we expect Ismar to do good and defend his belt. So it's going to be a big fight for Caio, because Ismar is a local guy as well.
Right.
And then we have also another fight, the bantamweight championship between David Blanco, who's the #1 contender at 135. It's a vacant belt right now. Used to belong to Jalen Perez, but he went to professional league. So now he vacated his amateur belt. Yeah, so then David Blanco is fighting Jonathan Chutan from Guatemala. Chutan was a former featherweight champion. Now he's fighting at 135. He tried to get the belt at 135, but Jalen beat him twice. So he was unsuccessful against Jalen. So he's trying against David to get that belt.
And then quickly, so yes, it's 7:30 to the Santa Elena Sporting Complex.
Yes.
Is there a price?
Yes, $50 general, and then you can get those tickets at CP gas station or from the Pro FC fighters. And we also have VIPs with $100, and those are reservations through WhatsApp 670-0716. The WhatsApp reservation is 670-0716 for VIPs. General tickets are at CP gas station in Santa Elena, Caio. We start at 7:30 p.m. sharp, and we invite everyone to come out. As Pro FC events are, it's an action-packed night of MMA exciting bouts. It's more than a fight, it's bouts, because these guys are technically trained. They're skilled fighters. You're going to see technique in there, not just street fighting. It's going to be technical fights, very intelligent IQ with fighting. And so you're going to see a lot of mixed martial arts, right? MMA is mixed martial arts, all the arts combined. And then also, of course, I want to big up my sponsors, because without them, I can't have events. And of course, Guerrilla Energy Drink is really partnered with us for the entire year of 2026. So thank you to Unitex Belize, Guerrilla Energy Drink, for supporting us. Thank you to Minister Anthony Mahler, BTB, who's now fully with Pro FC as well. I also want to thank Belikin Stout, who's always been with us, Digi, Hody's Place, Vegas Imports, Arm & Hammer, Vegas Distributors from Benke, Counselor Aaron Mai, the Honorable Alex Balona, Lola's, Venus Hotel, Myra's Hotel, the Log Cabin Inn Resort, Three Sisters River Island, Home Hill Apartments and Vacation Rentals, Ronnie's Tortilla Factory in Santa Elena, Zeta Water and Ice. Thank you, Channel 7. And of course, we're always happy to be on Sunup 7. It's a very good show. I love this show. I consider it part of my family.
Definitely.
And I know I'm always happy to be here. So I hope everyone comes
And
on
you're always
Saturday.
welcome.
Yeah, come Saturday to Cayo to see the big event, Pro FC 21, right? We're back in Cayo once more.
All right, guys, you heard it
Come
here.
out.
That's what you need to be doing this Saturday, guys. The Pro FC event happening in Santa Elena.
And we're going to be giving a lot of Gorilla Energy drinks that night. So come out and get some free Gorilla Energy drinks. And there's going to be free shirts away and hats giveaways as well. So a lot of gifts giveaway.
All the best to you, Marvin.
Thank you.
On this amazing fight. Again, going up. This is redemption time at this point. Right?
This
I can
one's
imagine.
personal.
Yes, I can imagine how amazing this fight will be, how incredible it will be. But yes, all the best to you and to all of you as well. So with that, guys, we go to our next commercial break. And when we're back, we're jumping into more amazing conversations for you. Stay tuned.
In a democracy, what is good for the government cannot be bad for the people. And what is good for the people cannot be bad for the government.
We came a long way. It's like over 16 years that it was basically like 2-3 houses in that area.
It was wild.
One high bush like
Wild
jungle.
high. I want to take my lick. Say no water, no light. I tell her no worry about that. We have figure it out.
You know, you wonder how long it will take for this to happen.
A year ago, you were considered squatters.
We made a picado and we came in.
I made a teenager.
Everybody said it was swamp, it was swamp. When we get in here, it was like gold.
Today, you're landowners.
Very
This
happy.
that for we, and we proud of this.
Now we're claiming our house on the land.
We have worked so hard to make this happen for us.
This is a beautiful day, folks, because we are taking care of the people who have taken care of us. Because we wouldn't be here today without you.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Calling. Double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
These charter mints aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Tulsel,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had Pro FC 21 in talking about their upcoming MMA championships happening at Santa Elena this Saturday, beginning from 7:30 p.m. Again, guys, I put that number in the chat in case you want to buy tickets. Contact them, make it a huge event. We have 14 fights and huge fights at that. We just had one of the champions here defending his belt. So you want to be a part of that. Something else that you want to be a part of as well, and we're keeping it west, is the annual the Easter Fair in Cayo. And with us on the couch this morning, we have Ms. Sharia Bando, who is the chairlady of the event.
Of the Easter Fair.
Easter Fair, as well as director of the Cayo Welcome Center. And next to her, we have Ms. Myra Sabala, who's assistant chairleader of the Easter Fair, as well as HR for the San Ignacio Santa Elena Town Council. So good morning to both of you. How are we feeling this morning?
We're good. I'm a little under the weather in this weather, but I must say that we're here to make sure that the weather doesn't stop us from what we're here to really do.
No, the rain
but we're fine. We're doing
Cayo
good.
jam.
Yes.
One thing.
One thing about Cayo people, sick or no sick or under the weather, not. We're coming to do what we need to do.
This is what I'm saying. And Cayo people are such a vibe. So
Yeah, west is best right now.
West is best. All roads lead to west.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about just the fact that this fair has been going on for so much years. I was like shocked when you guys were telling me the history of 19 what?
59.
1950. That before my mommy born.
Before we had an elected mayor.
After the year my mommy born.
So the fair is a staple, basically. It sets precedents of like how everything is when it comes to Easter and Cayo and where you have to be.
Right.
So give some people the idea of like what is this year looking like, because we get better every year.
Yes, it does. So basically, the fair kicks off on Holy Saturday, which is the 4th of April, and it goes on to the 5th of April. Right after the cross country, all the cyclists go through our twin towns. That's when it officially really starts.
And I remember when I'm in the day where we were just waiting and waiting on this, and then when they passed,
fair starts. We're just the win. So that's like the opening. As the cyclists they pass through the town, where we're starting our fair. So it starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, goes all the way to 2 a.m. the following day.
My goodness.
And then on Sunday, it starts at 2 p.m. and goes all the way to 1 a.m. But basically, what will be happening this year is that on Saturday when it starts, we have a whole lineup of 52 vendors or more. I think we still have a couple more people to add in.
Oh my.
So this year, the amount of vendors have grown and the amount of participants has expanded. And we have also been able to maneuver different dynamic entertainment throughout the Saturday. So we're having like the Super Furia band playing in the day. And then we move straight into the Golden Pause band, which is manager and is the owner. Juan Obando is the owner of the band, and he makes sure that his band is ready to kick off the show for the Twin Towns every year. And also, we are featuring Harlem Youths as the artist for the weekend. And he's a dynamic Belize. And anybody knows about Harlem Youths music knows that he knows how to make it happen on stage.
Yes.
Concert style kind of thing. And he's going to make it happen. And then on Sunday, he also kicks off with the band again, Golden Pass Band. But we're having entertainment all day Saturday. But what I will do is allow Miss Myra now to tell us exactly what will happen on Sunday. Then we'll just feel out how the vendors will be variated this year in what they will be selling.
On Sunday, the fair kicks off at 2 p.m. And on Sunday, we have a family fun-filled event. We have Fries the Clown for the kids who will be performing a magic show and doing balloons for all the kids that are there. And remember with that, you get that clown show with your entrance ticket. So it's not an additional cost. It's all free in there. Once you're there, you get to enjoy everything.
Just for the kids though, because if I
it's a family fun-filled event. Fries is going to have a magic show. He's going to have a magic show for the entire family to enjoy. We also have pack bread eating competition. Yes. And all of them have exciting monetary prizes. Ooh. Yeah, we have the pack bread watermelon eating contest. We have the greasy pole. Guys, we have some teams who have signed up, and we are welcoming others to sign up. Oh my, really? It's a fun feel. It's fun. It's fun.
I love it like that stress out. You're like, whoo.
You get anxiety for that,
Anxiety. I know what I mean.
As soon as they're there, they fall down, no?
Yes, I like, man, stay out.
But the prize, it's a $400 prize that will be up there. So it's going to be motivating for them to do it.
Hold on tight. Yes. Whatever I could hold on.
Yes. Other than that, we're going to have the entertainers, the music continues. We have the mechanical rides.
Oh, yes.
Which are, we have mechanical rides for different age range. We have a section special for kids, a kids zone, and I don't know, you have paintball, you have crash carts and different events for the kids.
I love that you guys have paintball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the laser tag.
The go-kart.
Oh, no, they go hard.
Yes.
Like, I love the fact that, like,
we have a photo booth, so you can have your picture taken, and you'll have souvenirs to get purchased, so you have memorabilia to take home. So we invite everyone to come and join us and enjoy the fun on that day. So it starts
and
at
it's
2
good,
and goes on to 1.
family fun, where
it's
like
family
nobody get left behind, everybody get to enjoy.
It's something for everyone to enjoy. There's something the parents can enjoy, the food, the drinks. We have not only alcoholic beverages, we have healthy drinks like natural juices, people doing their smoothie bars. So we have something for everyone.
Yeah, and the thing is about the fair is that it's a family event. So if, let's say you take your kids out there, you want to have a little moment for yourselves, there is the kids zone like Miss Myra mentioned. There are the mechanical rides, and then there are people who will be selling food and drinks with tables and chairs, so you could relax a bit and enjoy, sit down and have a good time. When it comes to the Twin Towns, safety is not an issue. We're one of the safest municipalities. And yes, we're not going to say we're the safest and not have security. We will have security on site the whole entire time for the fair days. And so nobody needs to worry. The next thing I think people might want to know, the fees to get in, the entrance fees.
I was going to ask that.
So the entrance fees is $5 for adults and $3 for kids. And that's a given. That has not changed.
That's per day.
That's per day. Per day. So we have a lot of people asking, do we wait until we buy tickets on the Saturday or the Sunday? No, actually, tickets are on sale already. You can pre-purchase tickets at the town council from today. So you can come in and buy your tickets so you don't have to go through the long lines to wait. Because trust me, the lines get congested. You know Hody's place, right? So if you go to that particular little ticket booth, and you're standing there, sometimes the lines are all the way to Hody's place. All right? So to avoid the long lines, we're asking people, pre-purchase your tickets, and then you'll be able to just go into the fairgrounds, make sure that your bracelets are on, because they will not let you through the gate if your bracelets are not on. That's the only thing. But besides that, we're inviting everybody to get their tickets in time if they can. If they can.
And how can they purchase tickets again?
They can just visit the town council and get the tickets there. They'll be given the tickets at the town council.
And just to confirm, this is happening where?
This is happening at the Makal Park. It's right opposite of Hody's Place. And this year, we have revamped the entire parking area, just rehabilitated that whole section. So it's going to be a nicer place to park. And adjacent to that, we have a bigger parking area. So parking is not going to be a problem this year.
Got it, got it. So, no. We tease the people a little bit about it. Tell us some of the vendors that will be out there.
Okay, so we have a lot of vendors. We have, everybody knows Yoli's Pizza. Yeah. They know Nova's House of Flavor. We have Papa Churros. We have Flora's Kitchen, the famous from Santa Elena. Everybody knows Miss Flora. We have several other Kim's Cocktails, Saber Cocktails. We have Miss Gretel's Barbecue. We have several others that are going to be out there. So many, it's over 50.
I can imagine, so like, you have to keep track of all, and you're still adding.
And we're still adding.
Whatever your taste buds desire, we're going to have it there on sale, from corn food to seafood to the local barbecue that Kayo is known for.
Kayo barbecue.
Kayo barbecue.
Kayo barbecue.
You can't go wrong.
Exactly.
And this year, we have the food trucks lined up in one section. Then we have the hot dogs and tacos vendors one section. Then we have bigger foods like rice and beans and all those niceties, barbecue with tortilla, baked beans, coleslaw,
So
everything.
organized,
Another
have it
section.
there. Yes.
We have people selling the ceviche bar. So you can't go wrong. It's like a little of everything.
And you know the thing what I think about is that, all right, this party starts at Saturday, 10 a.m. We go till 2 a.m. You have the after hours food though.
Yes.
Yes.
When people need for like just
Fuel back up.
Yes.
We have a whole section for tacos and those fast foods.
We have a whole entire rectangular section just
food
for
court.
a food court just with tacos and hot dogs and different
Like a
things
food
like
field
that.
at this point.
Yes.
Just come on. I love how a viewer right now is saying, like, I remember my days back in the 50s and 60s, and this is just like, it sounds bigger and better. I think I'll be in Belize next Easter holidays. Just
Yes.
don't get people
Yes.
excited.
We want people to come because the Twin Towns has been doing this fair for like years, and the good thing about it, it doesn't go backwards; it goes forward. Like we always add on new things to it, so people keep coming back for what's different every year. And the food is flavorsome. Like people come and they say we love the food in the Twin Towns. The vendors of our Twin Towns know how to cook.
They cook with that passion.
They run out of vegetables, they run straight to the market.
And we fresh produce.
So you're gonna get everything the right way, good affordable cost, family
Very
event. You
affordable.
cannot miss out on
Something
any of
for
the
everyone.
Can people check out maybe like a Facebook page or so to see like listings and all the information? At
Yes.
times?
So what will happen is if they follow the St. Ignacio Town Council page, they'll be able to see updates of all the vendors, all their logos will be there. We will be able to provide all the list of all the vendors that will be out there on the page between now and the fair. And then we'll also have a QR code that people can scan upon entering the fair so that they can see the different booths and the different vendors out there, participants.
Okay.
Because we also have an NGO that will be out there this year, the Raptor Center. They normally go out there with some information, good information for the public. And they also have a nice little setup. So we're inviting people to you know, it's a fair, yes, but we want to also provide that informational section in the fair for people. It's important. So I must say that this year it's gonna be much better than it was. It keeps getting better, and I mean, people keep saying it, and we can tell just by the way people are saying that they're gonna stay home and come to this fair this year. It tells a lot. It tells us a lot. So we are happy. We're happy to know that it's gonna happen.
Should be. You're putting a lot of work into it. So
it's a lot of work.
Team that makes it possible. It's not easy to make these events what they are and up the ante every single time. So like, kudos to you guys.
And I must say that the mayor has his vision, and we are here as a committee to make sure his vision comes true.
Right.
And we have a committee, and I must give props to all the members of the committee who have put their pounds in to make sure we have reached this far, and we keep going, because from here we don't sleep until the fair is over on April 5th. We don't sleep.
And I can imagine
We
after
work.
the fair over, it's just planning for the next year. How can we make it bigger and better?
Yes, so we're all here. You see us here. But when we go back right now, it's straight into it, because we want to make sure it comes out flawless, and that the vendors are happy with their sales, that we want to make sure nobody's still with no food. We want to make sure that they sell everything they take out there. It's about them too, you know.
Exactly.
So we want to make sure that they can make money and be able to, you know, they do it for their livelihoods too. So it's a community that comes together to look out for each other. And this is one event that does that. That not only benefits the town council to upgrade and do projects, but it also makes the economy a little bit stable. So I love it. You know, it helps a lot of vendors.
Everybody wins in this situation.
It's a win-win.
Come out and enjoy it. Put it on your calendar. When are the dates again?
April 4th
and 5th.
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Easter Sunday.
And you can go on the council's Facebook page
and get updates on what's happening.
All the good stuff right there. Miss Mara, just to make you know how your niece, Miss Vanisha, is telling my beautiful auntie. So you're getting some love and flowers in here in this chat too.
And just a little comment there. The whole segment, all you see the hearts just to fly up.
Really?
Just to fly up. So.
And then Miss Yancy House is saying big up to Miss Mara also. Just say, you're gonna get some love. She's getting a lot of love.
Everybody loves Miss Myra.
I love it. And people are really happy for all the hard work you're putting in. So
yes.
The 4th and 5th.
Yes.
West
Make
is
it
the
a
best. All roads lead to the west.
All right.
Come out and enjoy fully. Tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell a granny, everybody and their granny auntie on the left and right hand side. Bring a dog if you need to. We're gonna come out and enjoy.
Yes.
So with that, we're gonna go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Kelso,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm a bureaucrat.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
Hey Belize! Our country is known worldwide for its natural beauty, from our barrier reef to our rainforest. But there's a growing threat to our paradise. Global plastic production has skyrocketed to 400 million tons per year, and without action, plastic waste flowing into our waters will nearly triple by 2040, from around 11 million tons in 2016 to around 29 million tons in 2040. Here at home, the situation is just as concerning. In 2024 alone, Belize imported over 13.3 million plastics and over 12 million plastic lids and caps. What might seem like just one plastic bottle or one chips bag adds up quickly. During our National Cleanup Day, almost 26,000 plastic bottles were collected, and that's just one day of effort. But here's the good news. We can all be part of the solution. Use waste bins, keep a litter bag in your car, wait until you find a proper disposal site. These simple actions make a real difference. Join us in keeping Belize clean. Our Belize, our responsibility. Bini.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
In a democracy, what is good for the government cannot be bad for the people. And what is good for the people cannot be bad for the government.
We came a long way. It's like over 16 years that it was basically like 2-3 houses in that area.
It was wild.
One high bush like
Wild,
jungle.
high. I want to take my lick. Say no water, no light. I tell her no worry about that. We have figure it out.
You know, you wonder how long it will take for this to happen.
A year ago, you were considered squatters.
We made a picado and we came in.
I made a teenager.
Everybody said it was swamp, it was swamp. When we get in here, it was like gold.
Today, you're landowners.
Very
This that for we, and we proud of this.
Now we are claiming our house on the land.
We have worked so hard to make this happen for us.
This is a beautiful day, folks, because we are taking care of the people who have taken care of us. Because we wouldn't be here today without you.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor.
Easy. Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we got so excited about this Easter fair happening only at San Ignacio, but Santa Elena, San Ignacio, Easter fair. Guys, all roads lead to the west. Renate, to throw me out. We're jumping into our final topic for this morning, and we're here joined with Asiatic, who, guys, if you don't know who that Asiatic, I don't know what part you made there in a life. Means you never made it, yeah. And for those of you who are much younger, you don't know who that Asiatic, now is your time to get to know him. But apart from him, we have on the couch, we have Jeremy Vidkid Lewis, who is a director of a new music video that is premiering here on Sunup on 7.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Come true.
Premiere, yeah.
Garavali Nuru.
Perfect.
Got it. Got it. Just like that. So good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
We good this morning? How's the energy level?
It's at from a scale of what?
1 to 10?
100.
100.
Yep.
Definitely.
Jeremy, you match that or?
Yeah, I have to. I mean, that Ezekiel can roll with. I have to match it.
This is the work coming to you, you know, guys. But before we start off with getting into this music video, I want to ask Asiatic. It's been like some time, right? What have you been up to?
A whole lot of music. Honestly, I've just been working on this project. I have a parental project which is separate from this single that I'm releasing today, that I've been working on for the last 5-6 years.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Like literally, like it's just been so much work. But I'm just very excited because I finally got it done, and now it's just a matter of getting it released.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what has that journey been like for you over these past 5-6 years?
Well, you know, it's been something. It's been a life experience that has been so. I can't explain because I sometimes feel like I deserve less, because I've done so much, and one of the things I've started to do within the last few years was, you know, I've got into like the whole philanthropy thing. I do a lot of donating to the schools, and especially like during the pandemic, I was very instrumental in like feeding Hopkins. Like I started a food bank that helped a lot of people out because there were so many people in need, you know?
Yeah.
But while I did that, it helped, it kind of like helped me look at life in a whole different way, because I started to realize that, you know, yeah, I've been pretty fortunate, and it allowed me to look at the fact that there are people who I felt like I could help with my success, and that kind of made me look at things a little differently. So while I was doing that, it made me realize that I need to work on another project. I have not worked on an album in a while, and with the help of my cousin, he's my first cousin, and he has some songs that he wrote. He let me listen to them, and I realized that, you know, it's time for me to do another project, and that's how I got into working on this new album. I kind of have a name. It's called Gerfna Entropy, and it involves a lot of artists who I reached out to help me with writing. Not that I really needed, because I reached out because I wanted a different sound. I felt like if I wrote all the songs myself, it would have had kind of the same sound.
Yeah.
So I reached out to my cousin. He wrote like 3 songs on the album. I have Aurelio, who wrote a song for me. You know, the late great Aurelio, who's like one of my closest friends ever. I have a song with Andy Palacio that we recorded, you know, a while back that I had forgot about. And one day, a cousin of mine, Q, he called me and said, "Yo, remember this song that you and Andy started?" And I was like, "Really?" He sent me the files, and I was like, "Man, I gotta do this." And so I have that on the album. I have my cousin Castillo on the album. I mean, he didn't sing much because, you know, it was other things going on that day. But he featured on the album. I have Reckless on the album, and so it's like, it's an album I feel like it's gonna. I don't know. I can't explain, but I'm just so proud of it, you know, because I feel like I got so many great people together to create something magical. You know, so I'm just really
definitely
proud of it.
bridge like generations, because you have like the old school and the new school just emerge and creating like a new song.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's definitely a new song.
And that's powerful.
Sure. Yeah,
that's needed actually.
Yeah,
because we have to find that mesh. We have to bridge the gap. That's how we all continue to evolve and come together.
Yeah.
So for some people, like Brandon would say, for others out there that maybe for some reason they live on that rock and something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Talk to them a little bit about what you represent in your music so that they can kind of get that essence from you too.
I mean, I always believe that from day one, I've always brought something different because of because I grew up in America, and I grew up
listening, and not just listening to Michael Jackson, but I was actually a part of the family, because I grew up with Michael and the whole family. I learned from them. Jackie Jackson, which is Michael Jackson's oldest brother, him and I were like thick as thieves. We went everywhere. So he taught me a lot, not just from the musical side of things, but from like the business side of things. But just being around that, I learned so much. And when I got into like doing like Garifuna music or Belize music, I brought a lot of what I've learned from that into it. That's why a lot of times people say my music is so different, because I put a lot of hip hop into it. Even when I did my first album, and then subsequently I did the Most Wanted to have like Play That Music and Chati Chati and all the songs. Like when I did those videos, those were like groundbreaking. But I was bringing and I was learning from those people that I was surrounded with, you know, like Paula Abdul and those people. So when I did my first video, I mean, a lot of people remember. Chati Chati used to play before the newscast, every day. Like, and so now when I walk around, people are like, oh my God, I used to watch your videos before the news and everything. Aww. And when you hear something like Crazy for We, and it's like, those videos were like brand new. Nobody was seeing those type of things back then. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, at that time I didn't realize I was doing something new. I just felt like I was doing something that I was loving. I was loving it.
Yeah,
not knowing not knowing that things I was doing was just not really happening at the time.
Yeah.
But I always came into things and got into whatever I did, I always made sure that it was something that was just so different, because I always go against the grain. I'm not trying to follow nobody's footsteps. I create my own path. So with this, kind of like saying now, with this new project that I'm doing, this new video single, it's the same thing. I feel like I'm trying to do something different, and with the new technology and everything that's out there now, and with the help of my family, which is also who directed the video, it's groundbreaking. It's going to be something that I believe that a lot of people look, not just the general public, but even other artists and musicians going to look at it and say, you know, wow, like, you know, this is definitely something different.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So the excitement even, you piqued the excitement even more. I'm going to bring Jeremy into this conversation and ask you, you know, as a director, what was your vision behind this also? What did you want to get out? So if somebody for the first time, well, this is going to be their first time watching, but when they get their chance to view, what do you really want to get and evoke from them?
Well, I think my intention all the time is to inspire people. This might be like a video this is more like a dance video. But I think my main goal is to inspire people creatively, mostly creatively, but for express themselves in a whichever way they feel like. So like he's already talking about like his chatty video, all of the video inspire me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Especially knowing like he's my cousin. I never know he was my cousin at the beginning. But like seeing those videos, researching and finding out like who Eric is, me and he literally have the same surname, like we're that close.
Wow.
So like that alone, that's the inspiration I get from him. Like I just want to pass that on to whoever see my work on.
So this is like a real full circle moment.
Yeah, like
really?
literally full circle. Like even with the music, like I used to listen to Isaac all the time. I know I the right music for you.
Look at that.
So that like I literally follow my goal and
that's amazing.
execute.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I want to get into it then. Garavale Nuro, what are we talking about? What does that mean?
I think Isaac could explain that better.
Like, you know what? I don't know my part.
Rather he mess up than me.
Garavale Nuro, okay, again, the meaning of Garavale Nuro is like east wind, the wind that blows from the east. And the song more or less is, I mean, it kind of, you know, goes here and there, but it kind of speaks to the fact that the wind from the east is blowing it's so beautiful and it feels so good, but also it blows that where birds could fly freely in the wind, and also that they can fly without any restrictions. Like for us, like if we have to travel, we need passports, we need money, you know?
Yeah.
But they're like, we to do no way. Mafai hat passe, meaning a bird is better than me because they don't need to pay no kind of fare to travel. They can go anywhere they want to go.
Right.
And so that's what more or less the song is talking about. But again, like Jeremy said, the way it's produced and the way it is constructed is like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a, oh my God, I can't even think. Anyway, but it's driven by it's a very Help me out here.
I love how German watching is like,
It's something driven. What's the word?
And I read minds from...
Like, no, I'm saying like, but it's like a rhythm-driven video. Like
Yeah,
it's like
like a dance video.
It's a dance video. So, when this song was recorded, it was actually recorded while I was performing live.
Man.
It was a live.
Yeah, just that alone, that like a new thing.
It was
like a live performance, actually making it like an actual song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's a live performance
with a video that like never been done.
And with that live performance, it was recorded with individually where I could take it to the studio and then enhance on it.
Yeah.
And with the enhancement, it just created something so different. Like I said, this never been done before. Like this is actually a song with a video that's been produced with a live performance track, and it's just something that, I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm more excited than anybody than anybody right now.
Jeremy's so chill, but he excited, you know, like he does
It's super, like, you know how I feel right now. I feel like I way up in the sky.
off and it's
Yeah.
He doesn't try to keep
So,
it cool.
I want to go back to you then, Jeremy.
Yeah.
In directing this video now, what went behind, or what was your vision for directing this video?
Like, there was none. It was new, so like for say I had a vision, I didn't have a vision. We just did what we did, and whatever felt right, that way we execute plan.
Flowing with the easterly breeze.
All right, I will ask the next one then. I will ask one where maybe you could answer for me properly, because I want to hear this. What is your favorite part of this video?
My favorite part of the video.
Look at him if no help.
Well, my favorite part of the video, I really can't mention it on TV. But I think, my favorite part was the Janko Nut dance, because that more rooted in the culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like, I don't think anybody ever put like Janko Nut dancing in a visual like that, but I think that would be it.
Okay.
I'm excited for this now. Like, really, I am.
They don't build you up, man. They don't build you up. So it's
And
like...
also, a lot of people don't know, but I have like, I'm like Thor. You ever watch like the Marvel? Like, I'm Thor. Yeah. So I'm like the god of thunder, you know? So you're gonna see that in the video. I actually called up one of the gods of thunder, and I don't want to say much, but yeah.
Oh man! All right. And how long did it take, like, directing this video then?
Well, we shot the video in like 3 days.
3 days.
It could have been like 2 days or 1 day, but we needed like extra shot. We had to replace certain stuff, take out certain stuff, and put it in. So we got like an extra day for shoot, like extra stuff.
B-rolls and stuff.
But like in totality, the whole video we actually did in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Could have been less, but we actually put like actual work into it.
Well, yeah, that's good. And so now you do videos for a living, or?
Yeah. Well,
he recorded a bunch of. He did.
Yeah,
Tanya Carter.
Yeah, Tanya Carter.
We're trying to put you out so people come on.
Exactly.
Get your services and get the vision,
and
then hopefully you'll come in with your favorite moment from the next one.
Some of the biggest names in Belize I've worked with. Out the box films, but yeah, I've been doing this for a while.
All right, good.
But my main goal of own a Channel 7. This is dope.
June, watch out.
Wait, sit again, but then make a zoom pan.
Yeah, my goal of own a Channel 7. Yeah.
So the man have the vision.
June, let it come for you. All right, just.
So I want to get you out there then even more. Like, how can people contact you in order to, like, artists and so? To contact you in order to get, directed?
Well, you could reach me on Facebook, Instagram as Jeremy Christoph Lewis, or Jeremy Christoph on Facebook and Instagram.
K-R-I or C-H-R?
C, like Chris, like
Christoph, okay.
Yeah. Christoph.
Right, good.
Christopher without the E-R.
All right.
Quick thing.
And
then my number is 6260194.
6260194.
Yeah, WhatsApp. Straight.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So people don't answer and they want to see this video. They know the waste time, none at all. So we have to stop talk. All the chitty-chatty.
Before we get to it, what do you want the people to get from this video?
I mean, just have fun. Like, right now, there's so much going on in this world. Like, in Belize, there's so much going on in social media. Like, I feel like sometimes we just need to just see something and just enjoy life and just have fun, dance, and again, that's my main objective most of the time, is just, when I do music, is for people to have fun. Just put your hair down, take your shoes off, and just have fun. Whether you're at home by yourself, just, put a mirror up or something and just turn up, you know what I mean? Because, again, like, my thing is, I love to have fun. I'm one artist, I'm gonna tell you right now. I might be the most private artist, but I'm also the most turned up. Because am I lying?
You know, you always even ask yourself earlier, what is though? I get hurt last week.
I wouldn't even remember where
No,
you
really,
from.
like people always be like, people always feel like they don't really see me places or whatever, but where I'm at, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, true.
Like, when I go to Hopkins...
I just have to hide from them and sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm the most private, public person you probably would ever meet.
Yeah, facts.
But that's just me.
Okay.
Because when I turn up, once I'm with family and everything, like, I just like to have fun. So this video is like, you know what? Put it on, put it to a system,
Volume
and turn it up.
I'm turning it up.
And just have a good time.
All right, enough chatty because people want to be able.
Yes.
You see what I did there?
Punchline.
Play this video because, people that ask for it, they answer. Let's
World
do it.
premiere, guys.
World premiere.
Let's check this out.
Garabli Nuru.
wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
Right?
You bad enough.
There we go.
You're the man. You're the man. You're the man.
Amazing work between both of you.
Yes,
Two
thank
all
you,
no bad,
thank you.
right?
Thank you so much.
I think my favorite visuals that just the silhouettes in the sunrise and the sunset.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
That's
right?
art.
All right?
That's art right there.
But man, it seems like a lot of fun was had.
Oh
yes.
That's one of your son's favorite parts. He can't tell me.
I kinda get when I'm in the parts. I kinda got what the parts were.
I got the parts too. I read into context. You know?
It was just fun doing the video because even the dancers, like the guy who the Jankudu guy, like he gave so many like good ideas. Like he was involved.
Okay.
Everybody just came together and was like, can we let's do it? Like like everybody was like into it. Like and we woke up mad early. Like come on, I'm not trying to wake up that early, but we woke up mad early. But the first night, the first morning, the sunrise was just amazing. It's almost like everything aligned. And that's why we were able to capture those beautiful like images, because the sun the first time we went, like it was cloudy. We were like, where's the sun?
Yeah, the sun never come out.
Then all of a sudden, everything just opened up, and it was just like a great moment. So
love it.
It worked out. It just worked out.
It showed like that. Everybody in the chatter, they're loving it.
Somebody said I got my steps in.
And my shakes in too as well. Remix. This song is so much fire. People to dance up and they have a good time. So like they do the little dancey mode. They're having their time.
Yes,
I hope they may put that.
Ren, and you know what? We have a new song for dance for intro.
Yes. We have a new song for dance for intro, and I'm here for it completely. We are able.
So then tomorrow when I watch the show, you guys will be dancing to that track, right?
We could.
You could do it now, but why not? Why not?
Yeah, you have to do it now.
It's officially out. The song's So where can they go and get the song if everybody wants to?
All platforms.
All streaming platforms. They can be able to go and get it.
Yeah.
So put the name of the
Let me put the name of it so people can
actual name of the song in there so people can know where to stream and get it. But definitely we're coming to the close of this show and segment. So I don't allow you guys the honor to like just give any kind of parting inspirational words, for our audience out there as they're like getting ready for their their Thursday, Friday Junior.
You need to live, mama.
I did live good, boo.
I mean, I will say, like, I just want to say thanks to everyone who helped in making the video, possible. I mean, I had so many people who support me. Have like Taco from Belmopan, which is like a mobile taco stand. It goes all over the country, but they're based in Belmopan. They support me so much. So I always want to show that love. And I want to say thanks to Playboy and Hopkins. I want to thanks to my mom, my sisters, my daughters, my son, and just everybody. I want to say thanks to Jeremy. He had to put up with me because I'm very picky. I'm very picky.
No lies.
No lies spoken.
It's honesty in
I probably give him more headache than he deserves, but I always feel like pushing. I gotta push him sometimes, but he pushes me as well. I always tell him, look, I need that push too. So I want to thank you guys for allowing us here this morning.
Definitely.
For making me wake up early.
But for premiering your video early.
Yes. So everybody can see because they love in here. People just like, how I find this? People literally are. They're
Thank you guys so much. And I just want to thank the general public, the fans and everybody who have been supporting me for so long. And I really appreciate it, but the fire is still fire, I'm so fired right now. Like, I was listening to this interview the other day. I'm not going to say who was my favorite rapper, but it's like, this year, there's no more defense. It's all offense. You know what I mean? So just look out for some things.
Guys, Asiatic is back. He's working on this project, and I can't
And there's something
wait
else
to
coming
hear.
up too, remember? So yeah, he said he's working on a project, so that's...
Oh, yes.
We'll see what that...
Can't wait to hear these collaborations.
Yes! Oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting.
Actually, we're gonna be working on the next video real soon from that project.
And so the couch is here. And you could definitely come back to
We need more music either way to be premiered. So we're waiting. We're patiently waiting. And our viewers now are literally waiting. Oh, they got the song in there. So people are like, okay, now, going.
You done it already? You done the out?
Yeah. It's like the song.
Somebody don't say got it.
The song is on every platform. Starting at midnight. Actually, it started to go out on what is it? Apple
Music,
everywhere. Yeah,
the platforms,
Spotify, and all that stuff. So everything. The song itself is on there, but the music video today, just now, was the premiere.
Yeah, and even the on YouTube.
First time anybody was able to see it, besides us. So yeah.
So look
Thank
at
you
that.
guys so
We're
much
so
for
excited to
joining
wait
us,
what more
man.
comes. Definitely. Sunup is the home to do it. We're here for it fully. And congratulations on the
Thank you
hard
so
work.
much.
It shows in the video, the artistic.
That was beautiful.
Pizzazz, the deliciousness is there.
But with that, we've come to the end of this segment and the show, guys. So we just want to thank our guests for coming in. We had Pro FC 21, we had the CEO, the lightweight champion, and the assistant coach in talking about the upcoming Pro FC 21 MMA Championship happening this Saturday in Santa Elena at the Sporting Complex. Starting from 7:30, get your tickets. I put that number in the chat for you. It's going to be an amazing time. 14 huge fights that you can check out. But we also want to thank our guests, Sharia Banda and Myra Sabala, who were here as a part of the Easter Fair Committee for Cayo. And all roads lead to Cayo. West is best. This Easter, Holy Saturday and Easter Sunday, guys, it is
4th and 5th.
always a festive time there, so go check them out. And then finally to our guests here on the couch, Asiatic and Jeremy Vidkid Lewis.
Thank you.
Amazing
Dropping their
work
world
again.
premiere here on Sunup on 7.
To the name, man.
I don't want to disrespect this name. The name sounds so you say it first and I'll say it afterwards. That's how it's going to work.
Garawali Nuru.
Yeah.
Huh?
I just said it.
Garawali Nuru.
Yeah,
Garabali Nuru.
Garabali Nuru.
There you go.
There we go.
There
Ask
we
me to
go.
say it next 5 minutes, we're going to have a problem.
Guys, they just released that music video here on our show. It will be on YouTube following.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can now, as of Asiatic said, as of midnight, it has already been streaming all over. So go find it, go download it, go dance, go punta, go all of them things. So go on, bad, right? And with that, I say...
One of the viewers are saying, can you thank us too also for being a part of this show? So we're thanking all our viewers for putting in...
Look up on yourself.
for coming in touch with all your comments, showing the love, all of that. We're really happy to have you guys.
Somebody literally... they said they don't watch it again.
Oh, they played it on YouTube
back
already?
again. You know, I don't think I
So it's apparently...
No, probably just the live. They're probably just bring it back.
on the live. Because you're watching off YouTube,
Yeah.
they could reverse that.
Yeah.
They don't play it twice. I said.
But...
Well, I appreciate that.
Big up
That's
on
what's up.
yourself.
I love it.
Yes,
I love
guys.
it.
But as I usually go say, if you're going to do anything today, guys, just make it make sense, please.
I want to see you dance. I don't know.
We could close off with that,
I'm
you
going to
know.
close out with the dance.
Yeah.
Let's close out.
Remember, Uno mic up, Uno mic can't dance.
I don't know how to dance.
I know.
If you call that dancing.
We're closing off, guys.
Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up